Hi guys and ghouls, so I'm back with my second Spooky Box Club unboxing. I have already unboxed the Spooky Scary Skeleton box and I was really pleased with it, and they have given us a second box to unbox. So this one is the Coffin Cutie box. Now I knew that the Spooky Skeleton box was coming. I thought it would be coming in October. I thought, yep, it will be here for Halloween, which I'm pretty sure is what Spooky Box Club thought as well. As they have been doing quite a lot recently, they have sent the two boxes together. So this is the Coffin Cutie box. I actually didn't know we were getting this theme, but it has occurred at a very convenient time, because I did want to tell you about something which I will be doing very shortly. In fact, I'm going to be doing on Saturday. Today is Tuesday and I'm very excited. So many people ask me about this coffin necklace which I wear. This was made for me by my boyfriend. It's a completely like custom made design, and he fully makes them from scratch. So many people have asked me where they can buy one, where they can pick one up, and until now I've had to tell them, sorry, but you won't be able to. However, we have now invested in all the materials. We have everything that we need to create a kind of limited range of these necklaces. So by next week, hopefully I'll have a lovely selection of these little coffin necklaces. If anyone is interested, go and check out my social media. I will be posting on my Instagram and also my Facebook, and I will also be doing like an early bird kind of sale thing for everyone that is in my Haunted Ghoul group, which as always I leave links down to below. Anyway, enough shameless self-promotion. Let's get into the Spooky Box Club. In case you missed my previous video, this box did come through my Hermes. It is the second time that they have done this. For years, Spooky Box Club have been sending their parcels through DPD, which is personally my favourite delivery service. However, they decided to start doing them through my Hermes. I'm not sure if maybe it's cheaper for them or they've had some problems with DPD, but my Hermes works a little bit differently. We don't really get as much information as to when our parcels are getting here, which is a little bit annoying. But mine have got here safely. So I just thought I'd let you guys know. Potentially you would have seen old unboxings where they come very like bubble wrapped and very well packaged. Now they just come in like a plain kind of plastic envelope. And my boxes have got a tiny little bit bashed up, especially the previous box which I just opened. However, Spooky Box Club have started to put wormies back in there, so potentially that's to make up for the lack of bubble wrap. So hopefully nothing in here has broken, because the actual packaging itself wasn't exactly the safest. So this is the Coffin Cutie box. The sticker is very simple. It is a light pink colour. There are two little skeleton heads, some very classic Spooky Box Club bats, and then a little coffin where the O is. Now I have to be honest with you, I'm always a little bit hesitant when I see the word cute or cutie within a Spooky Box Club theme. We did get the Dead Cute box, which everything was kind of pink and purple, which really isn't my colour scheme. However, they were saved by including this item in there. So I'm a little bit iffy. I'm really hoping everything's not too pink. I'm hoping there's more kind of coffin stuff. I've had no spoilers from this box, so I'm very excited to see what's in there. This box does feel slightly heavier than the Spooky Scary Skeletons box, so hopefully there's some good items in there. So as always, I will be opening this as a blind unboxing. Now it seems like I just need to keep my mouth shut, because in my last video I said they don't do wormies, and then they included a load of wormies, and now I've just told you they do wormies and there's no wormies in here. So I don't know if maybe they just kind of put them in as many boxes as they care to, but this one doesn't seem to have any. I'm trying to find the cheat sheet. I think I've got it. Is it? Yes. So here is the cheat sheet. It looks like it is a pink colour, which let's hope it's just a cheat sheet. I have nothing against the colour pink, it's just not something which I really have very many items which are pink. She says as I look over and see the pink wings on this bat, but this bat is primarily orange, so if it's orange I'm going to be happy. So first up on top, I feel something that feels like sweets. It feels like a pack of love hearts. Okay, so these are giant fizzes. Okay, Spooky Box Club, what is going on here? These are just like regular sweets that you can buy in the UK. I'm not 100% sure why they have sent those, but we've got some sweets in here. Maybe it is replacing the lolly. I'm really hoping so, because this has absolutely nothing to do with coffins, unless it's because it's in pastel colours. Who knows? I have to say, not the most spookiest of starts. But just as I'm kind of feeling around, I can't feel any like lollies in here, so let's hope that's just to kind of replace the lolly. Maybe very, very smaller in case you haven't seen the spooky skeleton box, but they didn't give us a gourmet lolly in that one either. So maybe they're having a few issues with the lolly manufacturers. Okay, so first you can feel something in an organza bag. It does feel like maybe it is in a tin, and it is, I feel like it is in the shape of a coffin. So nope, I was wrong. It is definitely a tin though. This is a little vampire vitamins tin. This sounds exciting. Okay, little purple organza bag, little plastic bag inside just to keep it safe. And this is definitely very weighty. Okay, now this is cute. Does it have anything in it, or is it just... That is very cute. I am loving that. It's a little pill box. Now, the only medication I take is in like pre-packed like packaging, but I feel like this would be so cute if potentially I just need to take like a little pill somewhere, or maybe you could put contact lenses in there or something. But that is very nice. It seems very, very well made. I wish I had like a pill now that I could put in here. But maybe I could just put sweets in there and just carry like little sweets around. This would be very cute for mints actually. Yes, let's put some mints in there. So here is the design. This bit is like slightly raised and it's like a plastic. So that design is not going to be coming off. It says Vampire Vitamins, Spooky Box Club, and then it has 3 bats and some spider webs. So as you can see, it is this little metal tin. Now what you need to do is push this little kind of bit in. So when you push that in, it pops open, and inside you have this little kind of compartment for, I'm guessing, like medication, and then also a mirror that is quite clear, but on my camera it is kind of looking a bit blurry. So yeah, I'm really pleased that it feels like a nice quality. Once you clip that shut, it's not going anywhere, which is really good. You don't want it to kind of pop open and you lose all your contents. So I'm really pleased with that. Definitely a lovely little thing to store mints or maybe poison in. Spooky Box Club have definitely made up for those weird sweets that they put in there. Okay, I'm gonna put that over there just so I don't lose it. Next up is, okay, it feels like a coffin, definitely a coffin shape. I assume since we did get that one, there are going to be some more like vampire themed things in here, which I'm fine with. I do love a good vampire, and I do love a good coffin. So this feels like it may be a coffin notebook. Oh, it's a memo block. So yeah, basically a notebook. This is cute. We have got a few things which are coffin shaped from Spooky Box Club before. We've had the coffin shaped shelf, which I actually used to store pens in. We have had the coffin shaped notebook, which I still haven't used because I just think it's too gorgeous. We've had a coffin shaped key ring, and a coffin shaped towel. I do feel like maybe they were kind of running out of ideas for things that they could put coffins on. This is lovely. This is definitely something that I can use. I do really love it, but unlike the notebook, it is the kind of thing where you can like write on the page and rip it off and kind of put it somewhere else. So that is going to be super handy, and I'm not going to be scared about using it. Just with the notebook, I don't want to use it. It's too cute. But this is really nice, and it says Grave Notes Memo Blocks. So as you can see, it's a very simple front, and it does have some little bats. Now this is kind of pink and purple. Even the kind of paper itself is purple, and it has a kind of darkened purple bat at the top and the bottom, but I still think that it is like spooky enough to kind of get away with it. On the back it does just say Spooky Box Club. Now this is the kind of notebook where it's, okay, that is not good. I was about to say this is the kind of notebook where you can like open it up, but I think this definitely is not gonna work if you want to keep this on the front, which is such a shame. I may actually just kind of sellotape it to the back because I do like that design, but it is kind of one of those notepads where you write and then you pull it off. Now this paper is very thick. I'm very, very pleased with the quality of the coffin paper. It is just white on the back, but it is super, super thick. You're definitely not going to have any kind of notes going through or anything, and I feel like this is kind of perfect for if you're sending someone something, just to write a little like thank you note. In fact, thank you very much Spooky Box Club, because I feel like when I start shipping out my coffin necklaces, it'll be nice to write a little personal note to the person who's bought it on a little coffin shaped piece of paper. So thank you very much Spooky Box Club. Okay, so next up in here I can feel, okay, I thought it was a pin. It may still be a pin. It feels like a very weird shape. Is that a bat? I can see it is. Oh, it's a batty hair clip. That is so cute. As you can see, it's got like a nice 3D Bat. I am loving this so far. This is definitely my favorite box that we've got in a really long time, and it's one of those kind of hair clips that you can slide through. It is a super nice quality. It's actually made of metal, which is really surprising, and it does say Spooky Box Club on the back. I love that. I cannot wait to put that in my hair. I also love the packaging. I am really pleasantly surprised with this box so far. Definitely I love coffin shaped things, but I thought, like, as I said, they've sent us a lot of coffin shaped things, so they may be kind of scraping at the barrel a bit, but putting kind of vampire and bat things in there is a very good idea, since they are kind of things that you'd get in a coffin, and definitely things I enjoy. Okay, he is very heavy. I feel like I'm gonna need to put him above like a hairband, if that makes sense. With like the kind of grippy clips, you can just kind of clip them anywhere, but I definitely feel like this is gonna be kind of too heavy to do that. That or my hair is just a little bit too slippy, if that makes sense. But let me see if I can position my hair in order to make this work. Okay, so I put him up here. Definitely not really going with this hairstyle. If I had my hair maybe in like a ponytail or something, I feel like he'd be really cute kind of chilling on the side, but for now he can live over here. He is very heavy, I have to say that. So potentially he would work better as something else other than a hair clip. For example, just we'll just put him on my necklace for now. If you had like a strap on your dress or something, you could just kind of clip it on and it's gonna stick there. In fact, that looks quite cute. I may just have him chilling out by the coffin. That is not going anywhere. As you can see, I just tried to like drag that and it is stuck on there very well. It's kind of like the bat leaving the coffin. But I definitely will be getting a lot of use from him, even if it's not as a hair clip. I do really love all the detail of him, and he does seem like a super nice quality. There seems to be like one sort of big thing at the bottom, so let's try and fish that out. It seems to take up the whole box. And then we've only got like a couple of other little things on the bottom after that. It feels like maybe a fabric item, maybe it's like a pencil case or a little bag or something. Okay, cute. This is nice. This looks like another makeup bag or potentially like a little pencil case. Let's take it out. I do love my spooky stationery, so anything like this I always really like. It is a little see-through bag. This is really weird. I was just thinking I wanted to get another little makeup bag for putting like separate things in, because at the moment I've got all my products in one bag and it's really annoying when you're like fishing for eyeliner through like lipsticks and things. So it'd be really nice to have like one bag just for kind of eyes and one for skin and lips, if that makes sense. Oh, that sounds weird. But yeah, this is super nice. It feels like a really nice quality. I love the fact that it's see-through as well. It means looking for stuff is going to be really easy. And actually, when I think back to like when I was at school, I know in some exams and stuff you did have to take in a see-through pencil case, so that may be a positive there. So on here there is a little plastic transfer of a coffin, and actually, okay, so the transfer is on the inside, which is nice. It means that is not going to scratch off, which is really good. It says Coffin Cutie with like a little banner, some little plants, and then they have all these bats. Now I love these bats because they have bats on the front and bats on the back. Now when I turn this over, you can see that the transfer is white. Now although that looks a bit kind of harsh on that side, on this side it looks really cool because it looks like they have black and white bats, when in fact the bats, like this one here, is actually black. It's just because it's the back of the transfer. So I really love that effect. It does have just a very simple large zip going along. Definitely you could put a keyring or something on there, and it is quite big. It is kind of folded up at the moment just because it's been in the box. But if I just fill it with these New Look socks, which I have on my desk, hopefully you'll be able to see that this is quite wide and it will fit quite a lot in there. This genuinely feels like a super nice quality, and I am going to get a lot of use out of it. The zip is a little bit stiff, but I think that's just because there is like nothing bulking it out at the moment. But it just feels like a super good quality. I'm so pleased with that. On the back at the bottom it does say Spooky Box Club. I know it's purple, but the majority of it is black. Do not mind if it was the other way around, if it was purple with a black coffin, maybe I wouldn't have liked it as much, but this is really nice and I'm super pleased with this. So far this is definitely one of my favorite boxes that we've got in a really long time, and there's still one item in here. Oh no, there's two items. So there is something in a little organza bag and it feels like it may be a necklace. Okay, so this is cute. They have added a little coffin necklace. This will go so cute with my big coffin necklace. So perhaps if you would like a coffin necklace but these ones are slightly too big, Spooky Box Club may be the place to go. I have mentioned before, Spooky Box Club necklaces are a little bit hit and miss. They look gorgeous, they feel gorgeous. However, once you get them wet, they just turn brown and green and they just go gross, which is such a shame. I really wish they would make them out of a stainless steel or a sterling silver just so they lasted that little bit longer. It definitely does put me off wearing them because I think like, oh, if I wear this necklace, is it gonna rain? Is this gonna ruin my necklace? I can tell you through personal experience, since I have spent hours and hours looking at different metals, I never realized there was so much in like that goes into jewelry making, but I had my necklace made for me out of aluminium. Aluminium can last through anything. You can get it wet, you can get it sweaty, you can get hair dye on it, you can get soap on it. Nothing really affects the look of it. However, there are so many metals like this which look great, they look shiny, they kind of almost have the same sort of look as the aluminium. However, they are so much cheaper, and the reason they are cheaper is because they tarnish. So it is a little bit of a shame because I feel like this is definitely a necklace I would get so much wear out of. Since I have now started making my own coffin necklaces, maybe I can see if I can get one made in this kind of a size. Metal quality aside, I still think it's a really cute design. As you can see, it's a very, very simple coffin, and on the back it has the SBC for Spooky Box Club. It has the loop on the top, so you could change it. You can't actually remove this loop, it is part of the actual thing. However, it looks really nice. It's on quite a thin chain, so you will have to use the extension chain that they have provided. I'd say this is probably 16 inches in size, but you could probably make it up to 18 inches with this little extension chain. Although I have had issues with the quality of Spooky Box Club jewellery, and although I do wish that they had made this in a sterling silver so I could wear it every single day of my life, I still really, really like the design. It feels really nice when it's on, and I definitely feel like if I make this one a little bit longer, there you go, it'll go really nicely with like the two. Okay, so now that there is only one more thing in here, I assume that it must be a pin, since we haven't had a pin yet in this box. So I've got the pin. We've actually had a coffin pin as well. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was one of the very first pins that Spooky Box Club ever released. I remember when they released this coffin pin, I wasn't actually getting Spooky Box Club, but I spent hours searching so that I could find it. I just wanted to kind of look back now and say I have owned every single Spooky Box Club pin they have ever sent. So I got my hands on one of these coffin ones. I wonder if it'll be a coffin again. From the like straight out shape of it, it doesn't feel like a coffin. It has one pin back, but it does feel quite big. So, oh, I can see something red. Oh, this is so cute. It's like a little kind of, it kind of mashes everything together. We're getting the vampire and the coffin all in one with that little cute kind of element to it as well. But it's not pink, which is fab. And this is like a little, it is like a little kind of vial. So as you can see, the vial behind is actually in a coffin shape, and then it's full of this kind of sparkly blood, and it's called You're My Type, because of course blood types. Cute little play of words, and it actually says You're My Type on this little kind of label, and it's tied with a little black ribbon. That is so cute. It does say at the top, custom made and limited edition, Spooky Box Club. That is so, so nice. I absolutely love this pin. I love the design, I love the creativity behind it, and of course I love the colour. I am super excited to get this onto my pin jacket. If I don't lose the pin back, that would be great. I definitely want to put this somewhere high up. I'm thinking I may actually move this onto a different place. I do have my pin jacket, as you know, but it is so full, and it's very hard to kind of find spaces to put stuff where it can be seen. So what I have started doing is putting specific pins. Like I put all my pumpkin pins on like one jacket. I put some stuff on my uni bag. I kind of try and disperse them out a little bit. But for now, I'm going to put it, let's see, I think I'll put it right at the top just so I remember to remove it later, but that went in very nicely. I absolutely love this design. This box has been so good. I was totally hyping up the spooky scary skeleton box, but I definitely have to say, out of the two, they have pulled it out of the bag with this one. Here it is on my jacket. I love the way that looks. That looks so nice. And I don't think we actually have very many other red pins, so I'm very, very excited about that. Oh, Spooky Box Club, I have loved this box. Okay, so that was everything which was in... Oh, there's one more thing in here. I just literally looked in and saw it. There is a little pen to go with the notebook. This is very simple. It's like a little pen that they obviously like just bulk bought, but I guess it will go very nicely with the little notebook because it is kind of the same colour. Nothing really to say other than the fact it is just a regular kind of ballpoint pen with like a kind of with like a purpley almost glittery background. Let me just have a look because I am a little bit of like an OCD when it comes to pen colours. Fantastic. It has black ink, which I only like to write in black ink. Is that a little bit silly of me? Probably, but blue ink just stresses me out for some reason. So there is also a little pen in there. Another little bonus. So other than that, I now have finished. In here they've got like just a couple of pink backed confetti, but really there's not too much going on in the bottom of there. So let's go through the cheat sheet, make sure that we've got everything. I feel like we have because this box has been amazing. So we have the custom made vampire vitamins pill case. I completely forgot about that, and literally I love this. If I show you the right way, I love this so much. I feel like I'm gonna need to find something to put in there. As I said, I'll probably put mints in it and just put it in my uni bag because I think that's so cute. Custom made batty hair clip, which I've had on my necklace, so I'm just gonna take that off just so I don't forget about it and it stabs me in the neck later. We have the You're My Type enamel pin, which I've put on my jacket. The Coffin Cutie clear vinyl bag, which is this. So it doesn't actually say if it's for makeup or if it's for pens and pencils. Obviously you could use it for anything you wanted, but I'll be using mine probably for like lipsticks and highlighters and things. There is the purple and silver mechanical pen. Why is it called a mechanical pen? Who knows, but it is just a regular, it's a regular pen, let's be fair. The custom made Coffin Necklace, which is this one here. The Grave Notes memo block, which again I really love. I'm very excited to be using those. And the Giant Fizzes by Swizzles Candy, and it does say that these are vegan friendly, which is a very nice little element. Personally, I'm not vegan, but I know quite a few of you guys are, so it's very nice to know that you too will be able to enjoy these fizzes. So I definitely feel like they're stepping away from the lollipop theme. Last box we didn't get our usual lollipop, we didn't get one in this box, so I'm kind of excited. To be brutally honest with you, I always have a couple of licks in the video to tell you the flavour, then I throw it in the bin because it's just not the kind of sweet that I enjoy. But definitely I will be eating these probably later while I finish watching Sabrina on Netflix. So that is everything in the second Spooky Box Club. I have absolutely loved these two boxes. Spooky Box Club, I am so happy. I definitely feel like this box has been my favourite one that we've got in a really long time, and I did also really like the box that I opened earlier on today as well. So I'm feeling very happy. I definitely feel like I've got my money's worth. These Spooky Box Clubs cost £28 a month. Now normally you'd pay your £28 on the 13th of every month, and then a box would arrive at sort of the end of the month. It wouldn't be the box you just paid for. There's kind of 3 or 4 like month waiting gap, but once you kind of get to the point where you're paying monthly and you're getting a box monthly, it sort of works out alright and you don't realise how long you're waiting. But like obviously they've been a little bit kind of backtracked. Things happen. They have kind of custom made pieces which take a bit longer than they expect. So we got 2 boxes this month, which is very exciting. I feel like I need to sit down now, have a good look through them. So it's definitely been a very spectacular afternoon. So thank you very much for watching. If you do have any questions or comments, please do leave them down below. If it's sunny where you are, I hope you're enjoying the shade, and I'll see you next time. Bye!